I think I might have a fucking problem. Pushing out a rolling marijuana. Thinking about getting more to the bank, but they won't let me in cause I smell like dank. I think I might have a motherfucking problem.
Get it.
I think I might have a motherfucking problem.
YouTube, what it be like? It's your boy Fo, and bro, we are back on that NBA Live 19. In today's video, we're gonna be covering episode 5 of the best builds in NBA Live. Before we get started, if you're new to my channel, hit that like and sub button. Also feel free to comment and hit that notification bell as well so you can know when we post. We're on that grind to 5K. As soon as we hit 5K, we're gonna do a raffle giveaway, so you want to stick around for that. After that, every 1,000 subs we hit, we'll do a raffle giveaway, so you definitely want to be a part of my channel. All my day ones, I appreciate y'all. All my new subs, man, yo, I feel that fucking energy, bro. I appreciate y'all. Let's get it. Now we're gonna be looking at a floor general, and I've had a floor general in the past. We only get 5 slots, so I have to delete and recreate players. As long as I don't delete my wing defender, I don't care who I delete. I can always make them and like build them back up. So I built another floor general. This player is extremely balanced, man. It's a lot you can get done with this player, so we want to talk about that in this video. All right, now first we want to talk about the height, and the height on the player is going to be 6'4". That's the way that I decided to go. The reason for that is because I can achieve a couple of things as far as like the speed and whatnot. I wanted to get the speed to an 87 on this player, but still get my vertical to an 80. That way I felt a little bit more balanced there. The strength on this player by default is bad. Anytime you have anything below a 70 strength, you really don't want to shoot for weight on a player because they're not going to be strong anyway by default. So as a result, that caused me to bring the weight down, and I brought the weight down to maybe like 139 pounds. That's what I decided to go with. Plus, when you go with your icon path, you get a +3, so that's gonna give me a +3 on my speed, giving me that 90 speed that I'm looking for. I'm playing with Chris Paul's icon path, and that unlocks the icon skill, 3-point shooting, so that makes me a threat at all levels of the floor. So I'm gonna be able to shoot at the 3-point line. You can see my secondary skill, mid-range shooting, at an 88, and then I also get an 88 layup, so we can play effectively in every area on the floor. Also, my primary skills are going to be dribbling and passing. Dribbling is always a plus. Anytime we can get it at a 95, bro, we can sauce up and pretty much handle and do a lot of different things in the game, get by people really easy. But the 95 passing, bro, if you don't play with a player with a very high passing, and then you go play with a player like this that can pass the ball as effective as it can, bro, you'll notice the pass speed and the accuracy at which you hit players is just on a whole nother level, man. With it being a 95, you can definitely feel it. It's not like the most important attribute in the game to have, but it's definitely welcome. So don't just like overlook it like it don't do shit, you know. And then the last thing on this player that makes this player really interesting is it's the only other build in the game besides defenders that actually gets a high steal. Now your slasher can get a 85 steal with the Allen Iverson icon path, so that's another one to mention, but this one gets an 88 steal. And with Chris Paul's ability, so let's look at his ability. So you can see right there, getting an assist will boost your 3-point shooting and your defensive skills. So you definitely get rewarded for being a point guard. And in this game, everybody like the fucking ball hog, or everybody really like to shoot more so than they like to pass. I'm a pass first player by nature. I've always, even when I played real basketball, bro, I played point guard, so I'm always for setting the offense up and being able to see passing lanes and get people open. So this type of player really benefits a player like me because I get a lot of assists with any point guard that I play with, or if I'm playing point guard, I'll walk away in a 3v3 game with like 5 and 6 assists every game that I'm playing in for the most part. So I'll get a defensive buff to my steal, and now I'm stealing the ball like a backcourt defender or a wing defender, getting that boost on my steal. But when you look at this player's icon path, the first decision you get to make is either going to be increase the defensive bonus from your icon ability or increase the 3-point shooting from your icon ability. I personally feel like you need to intensify your defense so you can make it even easier after you just hit an assist and score. When they're taking the ball out, it makes it that much easier because you're a point guard. It makes it that much easier for you to rip the point guard on the other team and cause a turnover. It's just like statement dunker. So if you double down on this icon ability, put the boost on it, the icon ability already gives you a boost, plus you got an 88 steal, you're gonna create a lot of turnovers. And I'm telling you, the difference in a lot of games can be the 3 or 4 steals that you get. Bro, when I play with my backcourt defender, I demoralize people a lot of times. Bro, I had people just flat out quit because I stole the ball from them like 3 or 4 times. And that can be the difference in winning and losing. I really feel like with the shot contest buff that's in the game, I really wouldn't waste my time on increasing the 3-point shooting, simply because, like, bro, if you gonna be wide open shooting the 3, shit, at 85-3, if you time it right, you gonna knock that down. Now, I usually don't ever talk about icon stacks and timers, and y'all know I usually talk about select the timer. On this particular player, I would actually gain the extra stack. And the reason why I would do that instead of upgrading the icon ability timer is simply because you're the point guard. So a lot of the times when you go on the defensive side of the ball, they're inbounding the ball and you're going one-on-one with the point guard. So you immediately get to use your icon ability if you've assisted on the previous play. So you don't really need the timer because you're gonna get a crack at stealing the ball right away. But you do need the stacks, so that way you can have as many opportunities to be having that, as many opportunities as possible to have that buff, if that makes sense. All right, and then the last ability is going to be assist will grant the scoring player a boost for shooting, or an assist will grant them a boost for perimeter defense. And I really feel like, again, go with the defensive shit, because if you if you assist to a wing shooter, you give him a boost now, and now he'll be able to steal the ball from his player or block shots or whatever the fuck. And any way you can get your defense higher in this game, you want to go with defense, because defense is pretty poor in this game for those that don't have defensive attributes. Now, when we look at like the traits, I'm not gonna spend a ton of time here because it's not anything I haven't already said. There's nothing special that I would do with this player specifically. The only thing I can call out is I really feel like you should always have sure handles on any point guard that you create. And that's facts. I just feel like that because you're gonna dribble a lot. If you don't dribble a lot yourself, then maybe don't put it on. But me, I like to dribble and get myself open a lot of behind the back shit, sham guy shit, different shit like that. So because I'm doing that, spin moves, crossovers, I like to be able to dribble as much as possible and have a greater chance of having the ball stolen from me. I like to have that lesson. Now, late release and late to the party, any way you can get contested shot, because bro, I don't know what a contested shot is. Somebody can be 2-3 feet away from you and it counts as a contested shot. So late release is always something I really feel like you just want to, not late release, late to the party is always something. If you feel like your timing is fine, then you could do something like Counter Strike. You could always do open 3. Pick and shoot and pick and drive on a player that's always getting assist is going to be something that you can go with. Which that don't make any fucking sense what I said, but the reason why I'm saying that is because the statement wasn't clear. Let me try to make sure I clean that up, what I was thinking. When you get like boost on a player because you pass the ball a lot, your best bet is to play pick and roll a lot. And I was just automatically assuming it like everybody plays like this, but this is how me and my bro play the game. So that's the reason why I would like to have pick and shoot or pick and drive, because I'm gonna be in a lot of pick and rolls. So the opportunity for me to score off a pick instead of passing the ball, it would be good for me to have this trait active at times. So if you play that way, that makes sense. All right. So hopefully that made sense. Also, you can use spicy dish on this player as well. That's something you want to use. You can use way back, but not too much to kind of go over as far as traits. Now, something I want to show y'all is animations though. And this is a change. This is a global change that I need to make to my point guards. Now, I was using Kyrie Irving's dribble moves. That has since changed back to Kemba, because there is a move with Kemba that I can actually trigger. Now, as far as my jump shot, I like to use Kyrie on point guards because of the step back. And then you can actually glitch dunks on this player. So you see me get street dunks. Like I said, if you get a clear path to the lane, you're going to be able to dunk. And then also, I'm using Kyrie's layups because it has a Euro in it that I like. But let me try to go to the open court real quick. And bro, I could make a whole second video about this shit, but I'm gonna just reward those that actually watch the fucking video. Y'all comment if y'all want me to make a full video, like right here, about what I'm about to do right now, because I could go into a lot more depth with what I'm gonna show. But Kemba's dribble moves trigger, bro, there's an animation in it, and I haven't explored this all the way with every single dribble package. I just know I can't do this in Kyrie, and I like doing this with Kemba. So when you're dribbling to the side like this, and then you flick the analog, bro, and you flick the analog this way, like that, you can cross back the other way. So I can cross back that way and get a speed boost. You can't do that with Kyrie, to be honest. Like if I flick like that, I can't cross. So I would actually flick to the same side, my right analog with the ball hand, skip up like that, and then flick the analog back to the opposite hand while I'm in the air. That's gonna give me that gives me a speed boost. Now there's a ton of options that I'm gonna have outside of that, right? So I'll be able to go here, spin immediately, or I can go, like, say I'm coming back this way, I could go like that, and then I didn't actually do a spin with my right analog. I actually flick back on the left analog and it spun on its own. So so it's two different type of spins you can do. You can also come here, cross back, and see that's the same, and that gives you a speed boost the same way as if you know when you flick to the opposite ball hand and do that right there, and you get that speed boost. Flick and go back. You see, you get that speed boost. You can also do that out of this. You can see and get that same speed boost back the other way. So bro, this particular move that Kemba triggers, it does a lot. You see, I can do a lot out of it, and you can shake people out of this shit, bro. See, I can go into that if I want to. It's just a lot extra shit that I can do. Been fucking around with this sham Gawd right there, bro. Like, hey, y'all let me know if y'all want the dribble tutorial. We can do a little bit, but anyway, hopefully y'all appreciate the video, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well so you can know when we post. And as always, respect the OGs. Peace.